Welcome back to Cooking with Glenn and Katie.
Today we will be making some shrimp tacos, and to go with that, I'll be making some vinegar slaw, something I really enjoy eating.
A few weeks ago, Dad picked some cabbage from his garden, and so we're gonna insert that footage now.
It's getting cold and I want to make sure that I had all my cabbages up. They'll last a good long while in my garage. I'll be able to eat all of these within the next month or so.
It was getting cold around here, so I picked some of my vegetables and brought them in. So we'll be using some radishes, some cilantro, some arugula, and of course the cabbages, and some onions. So a lot from the garden this week.
Let's get started.
I just finished cutting up the spring onions and I stopped right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant this so I'll have another onion. I've got my dirt here and I'm gonna go ahead and just plant the onion like that. I'm having a little bit of it sticking out of the ground. I'll put the other one right here. And in about a month, they'll be ready to pick again. It's a plant that keeps on giving. You buy it one time and you harvest, plant it again, harvest, plant it again, harvest, and I can just keep on going. The taco is going to have some cilantro on it. We love cilantro. Of course, if you watch these, you know we do. Look how pretty that is. It's the middle of the winter. That's enough cilantro. Isn't it pretty? Look how beautiful that is, even in the middle of winter. I love arugula on my tacos, and so instead of lettuce, we are going to have some slaw, but I like to add a little bit of spice to it, so we're going to get some arugula.
Today I'm going to make some vinegar slaw to go on top of our shrimp tacos. One thing I'll do is cut everything very thin. I'm going to use a mandolin. Most of the time I just cut it myself. This is what it looks like. And I'll just take it and I'll break the onions so that they're single rings. Here's one of the cabbages you saw me collect a couple weeks ago. Look how thin this is. If you do it manually, you cut it as thin as you can. I'm gonna add the cabbage to the onions. I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime. Now I will add 1/4 cup of olive oil and 1/4 cup of rice vinegar. And 4 tablespoons equal 1/4 cup. When I make it for just myself, I use sesame seed oil. I just added some shredded carrots. And now I will add 1 teaspoon each of sugar, pepper, and salt. I'm mixing it all together. And it needs to sit for 15-30 minutes. And I used a small head of cabbage, and that's about 8 cups. So this is a nice amount of slaw.
Now we're gonna make our own taco shells using these flour soft tortillas. First, you want to get a mug that's about medium in size. And then you want to take one of your flour tortillas and simply place it in the mug in the shape of a taco shell. Next, I'm going to put this mug with the soft tortilla in the microwave for 45 seconds to 1 minute. The longer it's in the microwave, the closer to the minute time frame, the more crunchy the taco shell will be. The less time, the softer it'll be. But either way, it's gonna be sure to get this nice taco shape. But one thing to keep in mind, be sure to keep your mug sitting upright in the microwave. That way, the steam can escape from the mug easily out through the top. As we all know, heat rises. So let's go ahead and give this one on 45 seconds to start and see what we think. So here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. So here is the taco. As you'll see, there are some air bubbles. You can either pop those if you want to right when you take it out of the microwave, but I love the extra texture and crunch. So I'm gonna let this sit out just for a few minutes to cool off, and then I can go ahead and put it on my plate and get started. But one thing to keep in mind is that you can actually do more than one taco in the microwave. Actually up to about 3. You might have to do it for the minute and then maybe tack on a little bit of extra time, but 3's the way to go. When you take your taco shell out of the mug, be sure to take it out quickly because there will be a little bit of water in the bottom of the mug, and if you leave the taco shell in the mug for very long, it will actually get very soggy. So as long as you take the taco out right when you take the mug out of the microwave and then pour out a little bit of water into your sink, you'll be all set to go for making your next tacos or just enjoying your meal.
It is time for us to build our shrimp taco. And let me show you what we have. We have fresh onions out of the garden, a bell pepper, arugula from the garden, radishes from the garden, cilantro from the garden, and we have some Greek yogurt, and we've got some sour cream, bacon crumbles, vinegar slaw, and cold boiled shrimp. I want to show you our taco holders. I like a simple holder, and that's what this is. You can put it this way and you can put 2 tacos in it, or that's what Katie did. If you got a big appetite, you just flip it over, you get 3. And just simple. I like the simple design. And the manufacturer is Eastworld or EW from Amazon. Now look at my plate. This is what those holders look filled up. And so you don't have things falling all over your plate. You've got them here, easy to remove. Just a perfect holder. To build this taco, on the very bottom I put some sour cream, and then I put some slaw, and then I lined up some shrimp side by side, and then I put some bacon on it, some other fresh veggies, and I'm ready to taste it. Wow, a lot of crunch. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but they rang in my head. Very tasty. It is a very good taco. I mean, I can taste I love shrimp. Shrimp and bacon together, you can't beat that. And then sour cream and all those fresh veggies from my garden. Man, it was great. It makes for an excellent taco.
I'm excited to try this shrimp taco. Let me go ahead and get one. You can see how I did mine pretty much the same way that Dad did. I put every topping on it imaginable. Let's go ahead and taste some of this. That was superb. It tastes so fresh. The shrimp was delicious. The slaw, you could taste it. But the cilantro and the fresh veggies, the bacon, I could taste it all. I put the Greek yogurt on mine instead of sour cream, but I thought it had just as delicious of a flavor as the sour cream would have. So either option is great depending on what you choose. I cannot wait to devour these. Thank you so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so, and be sure to give us a thumbs up, comment below, and we will see you guys next week.
See ya.